Eichen now installed but still under the protection of a stay and subject to the courts, he dove headfirst into Marvel's restructuring. However, while Eichen was gaining praise from within the company, or what was left of it, and its bondholders, he quickly antagonized and alienated his most powerful supporters, the banks. Remember, the banks had initially backed Eichen's usurpation of Perlman in the hopes that under Eichen's regime, they would be able to recoup a substantial portion of the loan amounts declared in bankruptcy. So with Marvel's $630 million debt still looming overhead, the creditors grew increasingly anxious when they hadn't heard from Eichen or his team. No one contacted the creditors, and no attempts were made to work with them or to keep them in the loop. In fact, the creditors heard nothing from Eichen directly until they finally saw a 4-page plan submitted to the courts. Not to them, but to the courts. This outraged them, and it left the creditors with only one of two horrifying options. 1. Either accept a repayment at 85 cents on the dollar, leaving them with a loss of almost $100 million, or 2. Get $200 million in cash now and leave the remaining $430 million to the courts to completely restructure. And maybe or maybe not you'll see the rest. But what about Toy Biz? Well, Perlmutter had originally aligned his interests with Marvel's former CEO, Ron Perlman, but with Perlman's failings and Eichen's entry, there was great cause for concern. You see,